morning while I was working on things, there were three people, three, who were asking me what the password is for the church house Wi-Fi, wireless. And I thought, well, it's funny that people think that I'm a geek and whatever. And yeah, I know I am a bit of a geek. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. But I don't know, I sort of felt recently there's been several times I've just been pigeonholed, and that's just all that I am to some people. Like, I was asked to speak at a thing, and it was from a technology point of view, while there was lots of other things going on as well that were things that I could have done as well. But I was just very much pigeonholed as the person who does the tech stuff, or knows the tech stuff. But I don't know, I guess in thinking about it as well, I mean, yes, it does bother me that people pigeonhole me like that, but then it makes me wonder, how do I pigeonhole people as well? How do I put labels on people and say that that's who they are, you know? So anyway, right, I'm gonna go to church house and find out the wireless key, and then when people ask, I'll be able to have the answer for them then, and then just prove that they have me in the right pigeonhole anyway. Hey, so right, I've been pondering doing this video. I saw it done in New York, and when I tweeted about doing it in Belfast, someone in London replied saying they did it in London. So it's really like you go to the city and you find people who have their earphones in, and you ask, what are you listening to? What song are you listening to? And then it's like a vox pop idea type thing. So I think I might do that, but as I was pondering it, I thought, did many people listen to their iPods in Belfast? And then just as I pondered it there, coming out of here, I saw 3 people with their iPhones in and stuff, or their iPods, or their MP3 players or something. So that answered the question then. I'm just about to go see Mark. He's waiting over there. I just need to get money first though. So yeah, he's probably really confused as to what I'm doing right now. We could do this with Mark now, you know. Right, Mark, I'm thinking of doing this video where I ask people who've been listening to music, what song are you listening to?
Elvis, and I don't know what song it was because it's on the Hangover soundtrack.
Ah, right.
Is
this
really
Mark?
Vlogging as you
Yeah.
walk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Mark from Following the Nerd.
Hi, everyone.
So there you go, that was Mark. I met up with him, firstly because he's a friend, but then secondly because I'm joining the Following the Nerd team. Again, I'm not going to say very much about that just yet because it's not happening till I get back from America. Hey, so we're in the Dome at Victoria Square in Belfast. Like, you look up and the sky's up there, and let's hope I don't drop you now. Woo! Hope nobody gets dizzy. Oh gosh, yeah, so this is Belfast. Let me see if I can show you. Here, like this little outcrop of the hill, that is, if you've never heard the story of Gulliver's Travels, it's that inspired it. You can sort of see the face lying down. Maybe you can't from here, but yeah, that's what inspired Gulliver's Travels. And then over here, you'll see Harland and Wolff. Those are the cranes that built the Titanic. There you go. And what else that would be reasonably close to show you? This is the Albert clock. It's leaning. It's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, only it's a clock. And yeah, so there's lots of other stuff to show you. BT Tower and Hilton, and yeah, like way over here on the hill, way over there. I don't know if I was pointing at it right there, but that's Stormont. That's our government buildings here in Northern Ireland. And yeah, hope you enjoyed that lovely little tour of the Victoria Square Dome. You know, while I've been standing here in the Apple store waiting, they've been talking about things like iCloud and stuff, and I'm thinking, oh, my hubby's heard about that firsthand. I miss him so much. I don't really. No, I do. Honey, I miss you. Something like that. Yeah. I'm just not sure I'm brave enough to do like a proper Apple store dance. No, I'm brave, I'm just not iJustine brave, I don't think. Someday I will, but I don't know that Tim still watches these, and he's the one who asks for them all the time. So Tim, if you're watching, you comment and you let me know if you still want it. Or anyone else for that matter who watches, and let me know if you want me to do it. iPhone or Apple Store dance. Oh my goodness. Right, okay, now heading to General Assembly, so prepare yourselves for some fairly boring, tedious Presbyterian business, which I find quite interesting because I'm such a nerd. No, it's John Dunlop, he's pretty awesome.
No, this is just a direction for the board. Yes.
More fighting over wording here. Well, not fighting, just debate.
Within this past year, the board has sought again to carry out the wishes of the General Assembly in facilitating ministry amongst those in our congregations between the ages of 0 and 25.
2010. Spud's report on young people in the church has highlighted generational tensions and has also outlined meaningful strategies to improve discourse at parish and presbytery levels. Young people are keen to bridge traditional divides. They will speak to the outcomes of the presbytery consultations, but I want to acknowledge Spud's many achievements over 3 years, and in particular say a big thank you to Neil Wilkerson, who ends his term as co-chair this year.
And when asked what was required of young people in the presbytery responses, there were several qualities listed by yourselves and by the presbytery's list, and these included commitment, an attitude of sacrifice, humility, respect, reliability, patience, and a willingness to listen and support in all aspects of congregational life and not just the youth events. As one presbytery actively put it, the actions required of young people to facilitate greater participation are no different from those required of anyone else. And we recognise it's important for Spud to address the need for young people to see themselves as part of this church family and not just as a bachelor who doesn't have to think of anybody else but himself.
Well, if people understood what this board is actually doing, they would stop doing that. Because I believe it to be the case that this is an impressive piece of work which this board is doing, and the church needs to support it. One of the reasons that people might be generous and give it to the United Appeal is because the United Appeal helps to fund this. And some people don't understand that.
Hello, Sheldon. You're so cute. You love your cuddles, don't you? Hey, so I have been busy tonight making lots and lots of phone calls. Haven't I, Stewie? Yes, I haven't been talking to you. I've been cuddling you while I've been doing it. It's okay. Yeah. It's that time of year when I'm trying to get people to fill in slots for teaching the Sunday school and looking after the creche and whatever, just sorting out the rota for who's going to be around to do these things during the summer. And people never put their names down for things. You just have to stick them down physically and say, right, just phone them. When are you free? Right, you're doing this then. Okay, great. Well, maybe not as aggressively as that. I'm much nicer than that. You all know that, don't you? Don't you? Anyway, yeah, so because I've made so many phone calls tonight, that last phone call that I made was just like, hello? I really did not remember who I had just phoned, and I was staring at this sheet of names of people who did the things last year, trying to work out who did I just phone. I didn't even think of lifting the phone from my ear to look at the screen at whose name it was. Oh, it's been a long couple of days. I'm knackered, and these two have been missing me because I've been away so much, haven't I? I've just abandoned you. Anyway, that's going to be me for the day. I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.